Tonight, Bushwick brings together a group of talented performers in creative response to Moby-Dick for their final show of the season. Please join me in welcoming our MC for this evening, Wes Waddell. Thank you.
Inspiration from the page, now translated for the stage. It don't matter what your age is, all the ages, right here at the Bushwick Book Club.
Hello, good evening. Oh, that's nice to hear. Welcome to Town Hall. Those readers, listeners, people who meant to go to the show upstairs and ended up down here as a mistake. My name is Wes Waddell. I have the great privilege of serving as Associate Director for Bushwick Northwest. For any at-home viewers or anyone in the room who would like to know, I am about 6 foot tall, white guy who kept his pandemic facial hair. Just had a birthday that has me debatably into the mid-40s, but not everyone agrees. And I'm wearing the most blubber-colored shirt I could find in my closet in honor of tonight. So we are gathered here for our final show of our 14th main stage season. 2023-2024 was the Bushwick Bestiary, all animal-related. Yes, we made it. All animal-connected and related titles, and this is the big one. Who read it? Who read Moby-Dick? Okay, who didn't really read it but has told someone they read it? Yeah, okay. Whose father had like a illustrated version and you got to about high school age thinking you had read Moby-Dick? No, just the one. That's fine. That's fine. Who's ever been on a boat? All right, let's get everybody involved here too. So there's a lot happening tonight. In addition to 12 musical acts, all sharing an original, brand new song inspired by Moby-Dick. To celebrate the close of our season, we have a Polaroid photo booth over there. Yeah, murmur. And at-home viewers, feel free to just put your face by the screen at any point and take a selfie. For some reason, Executive Director Jeff Larson and I both have full vinyl rain suits in our closet. Yeah, Emily, social media manager, Emily Persia is holding those up. Mine is the yellow one, Jeff's the orange one. Why two dudes from Eastern Washington have that, I don't know, but you're welcome to dress up as a whaler for your picture there. We also have a button making machine. We know you love the buttons. You guys take buttons every time we're here. So there's a button making station. You can make your own button. There's so much here. There's also an art installation we weren't even planning on here, but Town Hall is hosting it, and Tomoko Suzuki has artwork around right now, and it's here to enjoy, and art makes everything better. So yeah, there's lots for you to do in addition to visiting Andrew at the bar and listening to songs. So here's what's gonna happen. The show will happen in 2 acts with an intermission. After the intermission, there will be a quiz. Anyone can enter. We will pull 3 of you on stage. Having read the book or not will not help you. It won't make any difference. But you might have a chance to win some prizes. In between all of that, you will hear 12 brand new songs inspired by Moby-Dick from people who really did read it. If you're posting tonight, feel free to use the hashtag Bushwick Book Club. That can be nice, putting some more eyeballs our way. I have it on good authority that a few of the songs this evening contain content of a more mature vibe. So, yeah, all right. So do with that information what you will. And if you're responsible for anybody here tonight, now it's on you. According to high-performing Google search results, Moby-Dick contains 211,763 words. 17,227 of those are different words, discrete words. It's not, so it's not all or the or whale. There's other stuff in there too. And there's one more thing before we get to music side. There's one more thing that's going to happen tonight, and that is we're going to announce the titles for next season. There was much debate and many subcommittees, and there was fighting, and there were tears. The tears over Zoom is always awkward, but we did it. And so as the night goes on, we will announce our theme for 2024-2025 and the titles that we will be staging original music inspired by for that. So glad you're here. How about some music? I agree. So tonight you will be hearing songs from Del Rey, Nottingham and Wicks, Claire Estrom, Christiana Crowd, Sid Smith, Debbie Miller, Mark Graham, the Earthlings Duo, Sam Corey, Kevin Hyde, Helen America, and Kristen Chambers. 5 of those performers are first-timers here on the Bushwick stage. Huzzah! And we're going to get things started with Del Rey. Del Rey has been a guitar player since age 4, writing her first song called Fly Down, Touch the Ground at 5. In the past, she has appeared on stage for original music inspired by A People's History of the United States, The Wind-Up Bird Chronicle, Akata Witch, Pride and Prejudice, and many more. Here to begin an evening of original music inspired by that. That's a pop-up book. That's very close to what I read. Moby-Dick, Del Rey.
I'm going to express my confidence in this beautiful book-loving crowd, and I brought my Moby-Dick pop-up book because it's so cool, and I'm going to let you read it, but don't get it smudgy and don't steal it. It's really fun. So I would like to say that this guitar, its nickname for years has been the Whale. It's a 9-string guitar. My friend Steve James made it by drilling a bunch of extra holes into his harmony guitar. And after he had seen Big Joe Williams play, he decided he needed to do that to his guitar. So he just put those right in there and added a few more strings over here. And it's really fun to play. So I love playing this guitar. I've actually been a member of a Moby-Dick book club for quite some time. Me and Sid Smith, who's on the bill tonight, and our friend Norma Jean, who's out there somewhere, and our friend Sage Lee, who's listening on Zoom, are Moby-Dick fans. And years ago, me and Norma Jean and Sid were having our Sunday meeting of our Moby-Dick book club, and we went into a little restaurant in Wallingford, and we put our big tomes down. It was Sunday morning, and we put them down on the table, and the waiter comes up and he says, "Oh, have you ladies just come from Bible study?" And we're like, "Oh no, we're the Moby-Dick book club." And the waiter goes, "Well, in that case, I'll be your waiter and you can call me Ishmael." We're like, what a cool guy. He got a big tip. Ahab's mirror is a gold doubloon, his deflection is deceiving. He drinks to death from a steel harpoon, Ahab runs from grieving. Ahab's bed is a sea of blood, he never wakes from dreaming. The whale sleeps sound on a swelling flood, apart from Ahab's scheming. Shame on all you cowards who'd rather die than live. Shame on all you cowards who take what you cannot give. Ahab stands on a stolen bone, he only wears one shoe. His lonely road never leads him home, he'll die with all his crew. And duty makes men stay aboard this ship that's bound to sink. Duty makes men fear the Lord, not act on what they think. Shame on all you cowards who break but never bend. Shame on all you cowards who rip what you cannot mend. Rachel weeps for her lost child. She never cries for vengeance. Why take a child on the billows wild? No care for your dependents. And Pip holds tight to Ahab's hand, his father on the sea. Ahab only holds his own peculiar misery. Shame on all you cowards who kill for sport and gold. Shame on all you cowards who do just what you're told. Thank you.
Del Rey! Yes! And with that, our voyage is underway. I hope we make it. All right, moving right along. Nottingham and Wicks are coming up. Yeah. All right. Ken Nottingham and Carrie Wicks have been collaborating on songs since 2008. Their first song became the title track of Carrie's first album. And since then, they've co-written 20 songs for the Bushwick Book Club Seattle, many of which can be found on Carrie's CD from Origin OA2 Records. Carrie is a 3-time Earshot Jazz nominee for Vocalist of the Year. Right? Yeah, so you better deliver. And Ken plays bass in many bands as a fixture on Seattle's original music scene. They've been with us for 20 books, and here they are, Nottingham and Wicks.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you all read the 600-page book about the big whale, the sperm whale. In terms of what we look like for the online audience, I think Ken prefers the phrase middle-aged mutts. Caucasian mutts. Okay. And he's wearing a linen light blue top with some jeans, and he's barefoot, his preferred method of playing music. And I don't know if you can see, I am wearing a t-shirt that I got at the Elliott Bay Book Company, which is nearby. I bought it years ago because I learned that the verb to wail on wasn't spelled W-A-I-L, it's spelled W-H-A-L-E. And I bought this shirt as a reminder to myself to not wail on myself or others. But now it's like perfect for this gig, and who knew? And really it was Ken who wanted to work on this book, and as a copy editor who reads all day long, I was like, really? A 600-page book? When am I gonna have time to read that? I don't know. But it took months, and I made it through it. Ding. How profoundly deep you fly, down to the depths you dive, hunting for what your heart is missing. Up to the surface to breathe, complex memories to weave, a reality rather than mere wishing. What lies beyond your grasp, shuddering souls you'll outlast, alone on imaginary islands, in a hard scrabble scramble through seaweed or bramble, my lovely ragamuffin rapscallion. A gentle joy floating in repose, awash in a man's cruel madness, a mildness of might, this tender well of white, a massive howling gale of sadness. Quietude you dream, your melancholy theme, through tranquil brilliance of the ocean's skin, years of circling the seas, your soul a slight unease, as you sing your song, devotion's kin. You croon your sad lament, your woeful mad repent, through the dark miles and miles of ocean waves, filling the world with moans as you longingly swim along, with your wisdom, strength, and tiger heart tones. A gentle joy floating in repose, awash in a man's cruel madness, a mildness of might, this tender well of white, a massive howling gale of sadness, a massive howling gale of sadness, a massive howling gale of sadness. Ken Nottingham on the bass. Thank you, thank you.
Ken Nottingham and Carrie Wicks. Yeah. If at any point tonight you think, I want to know more about that performer, good for you. And also, we try to make it easy for you. We put together a digital program for every one of these shows with links to artists' websites, their social media, sometimes a fun interview or video or something. There's a QR code there to my left, hopefully there on the screen for you at home. You can also go to bit.ly/Moby-PGM, Moby program there. We'll keep that up for a long time. You know, you can print it out, put it on your fridge to remember the night. Lots of things you can do with it. Because all of these people have gigs and recordings and careers and ways that you can support them. They come and give up their night for one song for us, and you should find a way to hear a whole night of songs from all of them. I also want to take a moment to thank Town Hall for another season of partnership here. Town Hall Seattle celebrating its 25th year, and just so happy that they're here and they persist and they do what they do, and that they include us in their programming. And as a nice way to kind of really lean into that partnership and that thanks, our next performer, Claire Estrom, is Town Hall Seattle's event manager. You can listen to her latest release, Zodiac Killer, on all streaming platforms. Her EP, Romance Fraud, will be released later this year. Let's give a warm first-timer welcome to Claire Estrom.
Hello. Hi. One girl, 3 mics. Holy cow. Lovely to see everybody from up here instead of from out there, out and over there. This is very special. This is actually the first time I've ever performed at Town Hall after working here for almost 3 years, so that's super cool. I'll shout out James, who's our house manager tonight, doing what's usually my job. Thank you, James. You're the best. Yeah, let's talk about this amazing book. This is actually the second time I've read it. I really like it, obviously. I have sort of, this song talks about death a little bit, trigger warning. But I grew up with a little bit of like a casual attitude about death. My parents showed me a lot of movies about death and dying when I was very young. They're watching the live stream, hi. Thank you. And so when you grow up having a casual attitude about death, sometimes you catch yourself having an existential thought, and it kind of attacks you, which this book often did to me as well. So yeah, this song is a little bit about dying. I'm just gonna adjust my drum a little bit. Talk amongst yourselves briefly. There she is. Okay, cool. Hi, I'm back. All right. Let's do this. I'm arriving in New England in November. As 2 men, my shadow and myself. One of us is like Narcissus at the fountain. My reflection often draws me out. 5th wheel to my wagon, said Elijah, half revealing shrouded apprehension, connected to the Pequod, Captain Ahab. He lost, silver calabash and a whale's jar, the old tale of Jonah. And oh, the ways of the land and sea, the sadness and the joy in me, ocean churning rivalry. And oh, I was dreaming at the helm tonight. I saw fire and my eyes were wide. You were eating by the candlelight. Round Good Hope and up to Norway burns perdition. Living by the oil that lights my lamp, looked not long into the burning constellations. Shrouded hopes remind me who I am. Incommunicable riddles, supernatural. Chasms open, beckoning me in, and like rings upon the water, growing wider till it's endless. Hear the shark's tails spinning compass where the world is anchored. And oh, make death an easy chair, a coffin someone made with care, insular and solitaire. And oh, the masthead is a lightning rod, fire from the hand of God, and two harpoons create the cross.
Estrom. Welcome to the club. As we're in end of season mode here and kind of reflection, I want to talk a little bit about a couple partnerships that we did through the year. One with Seattle Arts and Lectures. For a number of years now, that we have partnered with them on their poetry series, where they bring in a poet to do a reading and a Q&A, and that poet gets a Bushwick song before the reading, which is really cool. At least one of tonight's performers was part of that partnership. And we also, for almost a decade now, maybe more, have partnered with Jack Straw Cultural Center, doing video. Yeah, great. Do as much or as little as you want. I don't mean to coerce applause out of you. Each year, Jack Straw Cultural Center puts together a writer's anthology, selects from a batch of applications 12 writers to feature, and puts out a compilation and does events with them. And we do a series of video releases of songs inspired by all 12 of them. And that was a lot of fun. And we just inked the contract to do it again for the 2024 writers. So look for those starting up again in September. All right. Coming up now is Christiana Crab. Christiana is a retired dive bar singer and horticultural consultant with a background in evangelism and musical theater. Currently walks rich people's dogs to make a living and writes gay synth pop about Nordic mythology to stay alive. Christiana has joined us in the past for original music inspired by The Picture of Dorian Gray, Isabel Allende's Violetta, aforementioned Jack Straw Partnership. Please make welcome Christiana Crab.
Hello, everybody. My name is Christiana Crab. I'm 30. I'm wearing a glow-in-the-dark tank top, but you can't tell because the lights are on me, but just imagine it. And this guitar is my white whale. Behold it. We're matching. I've read Moby-Dick twice. This is my third song about it. It's a fixation. We're a fun group here tonight of pirates and weirdos, and it's going to be really cute. Let me make sure all this is working. I have a somewhat elaborate setup. And I think Moby-Dick, for me, it's about there's a whole lot of different ways to be alive. None of them are wrong. Some of them will kill you. And make choices and experience those choices and watch each other. I really love it. I'm excited to be here. Let's see what happens. This is a very unsettling sound that I'm going to be playing with. To me, it's not scary. It's just this kind of clown shoes, which so am I. Oh yeah. Swab in the decks, swab in the decks. Harpoon! Not really. A little bit. Ooh, that's hot. If I played this one, it will stop that one. This is good to know. Angry, angry, articulate. I know you know, I know my shit. But perfect words in perfect tempo never taught you how to let go. Angry, but justified. I'm thankful, but I'm mortified. How it has all played out here for me, and the obvious that we're all ignoring. Don't have much but my desire, don't have much but my desire, don't have much but my desire, don't have much but my desire. It will take me, I know. Let go of attachment to people and things. Read your well-worn pocket-sized Tao Te Ching till let go of attachment to people and dreams. Read your well-worn pocket-sized Tao Te Ching till it's 4 on the floor, till it's 1, 5, 4, till it's easy. There's no failures, no failures, there's no big boss. There's nothing but a marathon of leap and loss. But I'm still entangled, I'm still entangled, I'm still entangled. And don't have much but my desire, don't have much but my desire, don't have much but my desire, don't have much but my desire. Harpoon! Harpoon! Ooh, I can kick really high. Angry, inarticulate. He's calling me and I deal with it. And there's no right time to let mom know. So just go, so just go. And there's a wisdom in eels and wisdom in seeds. The geotropic nature of growing things and the way that they want to go. Well, they'll be born anew. Oh. And I don't have much but my desire. Don't have much but my desire. Don't have much but my desire. It's enough, but it's my desire. Don't have much but my desire. It's enough if it's my desire. Thanks, guys.
Christiana Crab. Yes. Harpoon. Hey, something else that Bushwick does that you can learn about when you go over and peruse all the artists' merch and take your Polaroid selfie dressed up in a full rain suit, or look at artwork from Barbie Statman, our seasoned graphic designer. Something else we do is an education program. Yeah, it's worth one woo. Style, songwriting through youth literature and education, because everything in education happens in acronym, and there's a list of our partner schools there. Broadview Thompson, East Hill, Holy Names Academy, Magnolia, Meridian Park, Olympic Hills, Olympic View, Queen Anne, Thurgood Marshall, Westview, and more. We recently taught our first Spanish language program. And just 2 weeks ago, did a week-long residency in Executive Director Jeff Larson's hometown of Spokane, Washington, which used to have a pub that had live music there called Ahab's Whale. Right? Just bringing it all here. All right. Are you plugged where you're supposed to be, Sid? Okay. There are a lot of chords. Okay. Oh, wait. Well, nothing's coming out of your pedal, so we're going to do this, and I'm going to narrate it in real time. Great.
Yeah, so this has got the out goes.
It's from 4 and he's gone to there. All right, very good. Tight ship here. Ship pun. Hey. Our next performer is Sid Smith. Yay! Genre-bending, blending singer, songwriter, guitarist Sid Smith is hard to pin down. An accomplished instrumentalist and vocalist with years of experience performing in the Northwest, she can deliver a self-penned song with depth and charm, or give new meaning to a vintage swing standard. Oh. Or perhaps she'll get your feet tapping to a ripping guitar arrangement of an old piano rag or a classic blues ballad. I can't wait to see what happens right now. It's in the monitor still, Andy.
Right. You mean in terms of feet, the horrible feet?
Anything and everything. It's harpoon.
That would be the whale, or that would be the Pequod.
All right. Talk amongst yourselves. Apparently, tell some jokes. Okay, so there's 2 whales in a bar, and one whale says to the other whale, and the other whale says, "Go home, you're drunk." Sid Smith!
Oh yeah. Oh, thank you. It's got to be really tall, almost as tall as Wes. And is there any? I don't think there's any sound coming up. Hello, vocal. Thank you. Hello. Oh. That's a little bit too much. Okay. How's that? It's still a little bit loud up here. I am, for those listening at home, I am a septuagenarian, and a proud septuagenarian, which means I've had a whole long life to read Moby-Dick 4 times now. Moby-Dick superhero, and I'm here, with my fellow Bobo. Hello, Bobo, out at home, and Norma Jean and Dell, my other Moby-Dick head readers. So, are there any other Moby-Dick heads here? Yes, thank you. Yes, it's the great American novel, and I think the first time I read it, I was like, "What's the big deal?" It was in high school. And because it was so long and so much about ropes and other stuff that I did not need to know about. But, the second time I was like, oh yeah, I get it. There it is. Crazy man convinced of his moral rectitude, leading a bunch of more or less willing underlings to their doom, regardless of all the glaring facts. It's just all the omens, every sign from the universe saying, don't do this. And yet they do. And I think the saddest thing is that even after Ahab dies, he's dead. And who leads the Pequod to the destruction? Starbucks. The irony. The one guy, that was going to hold out against Ahab. So this is kind of a sad song. It's I wrote it inspired by that penultimate, or the chapter called The Symphony. Does anyone know that chapter? Yeah, it's the chapter right before the chase. The last 3 chapters of the book are about the chase, and where they lower for the whale. And in the symphony, Ahab he's like, it's that moment where he actually could have changed his mind and not gone after the whale. He looks at Starbuck and he's like, I remember, it's a gorgeous day. It's such a sensually beautiful day. And he's remembering the things that he's remembering what life is like, because he's on this pursuit of death. He knows if they go forward, they're going to die. He knows he's taking the crew to their death. But there's this moment where it could have changed. But then he's like, there's this great quote, and then I'll read it and then I'll shut up. How can this one small heartbeat, this one small brain think thoughts, unless God does that beating, does that thinking, does that living? We are turned round and round in this world like yonder windlass, and fate is the turnspike. So basically, he blames it on God. And there you go. Handy. Just have my cheat sheet here. There's a woman I will widow, a child I'll never see, and I will take to certain death those who follow me. The angels weep, I flood with tears, the futile chase, the wasted years. But like a beast that's born to kill, I answer to a crueler will. Oh, there is a sing-along here at some point. The die is cast, let the game play out. What will be, and we will follow Moby. Oh, wait. Too late to turn this ship around. It's no longer up to me. Here's the sing-along part. And we will follow Moby-Dick. We will follow Moby-Dick. We will follow Moby-Dick to the bottom of the sea. That was good. Let's do it again. Oh, we will follow Moby-Dick. We will follow Moby-Dick. We will follow Moby-Dick to the bottom of the sea. It's all so clear to me now. It's written in the crystal sky. The type is set. The final chapter tells us how we're going to die. There is no escaping fate. Still I stand and hesitate. Then in the distance, white as snow, there she blows, and off we go. As we do. The die is cast, let the game play out. What will be, will be. Too late to turn this ship around. It was never up to me. Here we go. And we will follow Moby-Dick.
We will follow Moby-Dick. We will follow Moby-Dick to the bottom of the sea.
One more time.
We will follow Moby-Dick. We will follow Moby-Dick. We will follow Moby-Dick to the bottom of the sea.
Sid Smith. If you like singing along with Sid, you can have another opportunity in June 20th at Wits End on Finney Ridge and June 22nd at Kenyon Hall in West Seattle. Those are two very different places to listen to music. If you've been, you know. All right, we have one more performer before the intermission, and so I want to tell you next season's theme. And I should let you know that graphic designer Barbie Statman, who is wrapping up her first year with us, and every show people just gush about it, and it's really great to be able to communicate that to her, is here tonight selling prints of all this season's artwork. And Barbie has, yes, they're there, and Barbie has re-upped for next year. So the graphic that's about to show up comes from Barbie, and all of the titles will as well. The 2024-2025 Bushwick Book Club Seattle main stage season theme. It will be our 15th. Oh, yeah. That's good. I only have a kick drum up here, and that's not effective for that. All right. Is banned books. You'll get the titles after intermission. There will be at least one special members-only concert as part of the season, so if you think you might want to attend that, maybe go sign up and become a member over there at the table. Oh, that's so coiled up. I'm sorry, Emily. This is Emily Persia, Bushwick's social media manager, and so much more, who's also stagehanding tonight. And one of the people who can tell you all about membership, our membership coordinator, Carrie Garvin, is over there as well, who is also the button queen. If you want a button made or designed, Carrie is your person. And now let's hear one more song from Debbie Miller. Debbie Miller might make you laugh, might make you cry, might make you do both in the same song. You can find her most recent release, Herman, on Bandcamp and all other streaming platforms. She is also a proud cat lady, an avid birder. Her cat's name, very appropriate for this show, is Boat. Debbie Miller.
Hi. Is Bushwick not the best? So I actually didn't like this book. Sorry. It had like, well, first of all, the length. It's just a bit much. And had a lot of like white guy patriarchy energy and the theme of like one crazy guy just bringing everybody else down with him just felt too fitting for like modern times. So I felt like just so much anger. And so what I ended up writing was sort of like a jingle or an advertisement to recruit people who might go whaling. It doesn't have a title, but here we go. Tried to memorize it, but there were too many words. Oh, I forgot to describe myself. So sorry. I knew I was going to forget it. I'm kind of short. I have mid-length brown hair. I'm wearing a gray t-shirt and a black skirt, and I have a ukulele that sort of looks as like fire flame color, so it's like orange and red. Okay. Nailed it. Okay. Are you looking for purpose and direction? Feeling self-conscious because you can't get an erection? Wishing you could change your embarrassing complexion? Well, you should sign up to kill a whale. Are you feeling restless or depressed? Feeling an itch to change your address? Or insecure about your life's progress? Well, you should sign up to kill a whale. But not just any whale, a great big white one. You'll feel powerful and in control. And you should name it something phallic, just so everyone can see who's the real big dick of the 7 C's. And are you bored without something to do? Want to make a buck in a way that's not taboo? Or put your life at risk in a way that feels brand new? Well, you should sign up to kill a whale. And is your ego the size of the sea? Is killing for the thrill a way to put your mind at ease? Are you looking for a job that needs no expertise? Well, you should sign up to kill a whale. But not just any whale, a great big white one. You'll feel powerful and in control. And you should name it something phallic, just so everyone can see who's the real big dick of the 7 C's. Excuse me, are you someone who thinks he has been wronged by an animal you tried to kill who took your leg for a song? And would you mind if your crew dies for your insane cause? No? Well, then have I got the job for you. You should sign up to kill a whale, but not just any whale, a great big white one. You'll feel powerful and in control, and you should name it something phallic, just so everyone can see who's the biggest dick of the 7 C's. Thank you.
Debbie Miller. If that doesn't get you to sign up, nothing can. We're going to take about a 10 or 15 minute intermission. Restrooms are through that door, that away. Lots of information and artist stuff over there. Sign up for the quiz. And we got 6 more songs coming at you and a season's worth of band book titles after the break. See you soon.
Ain't no way to turn back around.
right, friends. Who got a Polaroid? Yeah, nice. It's quiz time. Every show since March of 2012, we've had a quiz after intermission. Once again, having read the book will not help you. But so we're all on the same page. Here is the question we asked you to fill out to enter. What color is Moby-Dick? A, blue. B, white. C, purple. D, chartreuse. That's incorrect. He is not the great chartreuse whale. I would go see a band called that, but that is not. No, the correct answer was B, white. So what's going to happen now? Come on up, Emily. Let's hear it again for Emily Persia. And Rob Whitmer. Rob is mostly working tonight back in the Harry Potter closet where he's mixing the audio feed for the live stream. But Rob is also an alum of the Bushwick stage, and we thought it'd be fun if the quiz had a little salty accompaniment. So this is going to happen. So what's going to happen is we're going to draw 3 names out of the spittoon, which is there. And that's where the name cards are as well. Yeah. And presuming you got the question right, if you hear your name, you can come up on stage. There are stairs there. Probably a little easier to get to than the stairs there. At that point, you will await further instruction. Great. All right. Okay. Amy Sherwood. Hi, Amy.
Hi.
All right. Yeah. There's squeeze roll. Scott. Hey! Hello. Okay. One more. Carl Neese. All right, friends. Nice to see you. So all of the Bushwick quizzes are category A or category B. It's very simple. I say something and you tell me if it's category A or category B. The first person to 3 wins, but we keep going till everyone gets there. And here are the prizes. Basically, the first person to 3 gets their first pick of prizes. So things you are playing for. Should probably underscore this, Rob. Yeah. A Macrina Bakery water bottle with a little bit of a kind of a fluke whale-y top. Moby-Dick the card game. I don't know how to play it, but it probably takes a long time. And a 3D printed whale. Created by one of our supporters and occasional technicians. Everyone will also receive a swag Ziploc with some stickers and a bookmark in it. All right. Okay. So we all know about the whalers on the Pequod, but how much do you know about the Hartford whalers, the National Hockey League team, played in Hartford, Connecticut from 1979 to 1997 before fleeing and becoming the Carolina Hurricanes. That's right. So yeah, I'm gonna say a name, and you tell me if it's a Hartford whaler or a dick, a detective. A fictional detective, specifically. Every name is either a Hartford whaler or a dick. All right, Amy, you're up first. Steve Alley.
Dick.
Incorrect. It's left wing from 1979 to 1981. All right, Scott.
Yes.
Glenn Featherstone.
Whaler.
That's correct. Yes, played defense from 94 to 97. Okay.
Dick.
Jack. What'd you call me? Jack McGurk.
I'm going to say Dick.
Oh, that's correct. Debuted in 1974 in the novels by Edmund Wallace Hildick. All right. Dave Robichaux.
Whaler.
Incorrect. Despite the French-sounding last name, they're booing you, not me. First appeared in The Neon Rain, 1987. All right. Kay Whitmore Jr.
Dick.
Incorrect. It's a goalie from 88 to 92. Carl, I got a lot of these. Pierre LaCroix.
Dick.
No. Defenseman
has to
from
be a hockey
82
name.
to 83. Yeah. All right, Amy. You're not on the board yet. Randy Cunnyworth.
Whaler.
That's correct. Left wing from 84 to or 89 to 94. All right. Jocelyn Lemieux.
Whaler.
That's correct. Right wing, 93 to 96. Charles Bourgeois.
A Dick.
No. In fact,
You got too many hockey
was
players in this
a
game.
defenseman, 87, 88. Nickname was Boo Boo. Amy. Stoner McTavish.
Dick.
That's correct. Stoner McTavish is a lesbian travel agent from Boston in a series of 80s and 90s books by Sarah Adair. Goldie Schultz.
Can you repeat that?
I certainly can. Goldie Schultz.
Dick.
That's correct.
Oh, hey!
We have a winner. You get that's 3. No, we're gonna keep going because I did all this. So you get first pick. I should mention also that Goldie Schultz, she is a caterer and amateur detective from Colorado in those books. All right, hi Carl.
Gotcha.
Corey D'Alessio.
Whaler.
That's correct. Played one game during the 92-93 season as goalie. All right. Dirk Gently.
I don't like that name.
Take it up with Dirk Gently.
Whaler.
Incorrect. Douglas Adams, Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency, 1987. All right, Carl. Who's it? All right. Archie Henderson.
Whaler, yeah.
That's correct. Oh, okay. Right wing from 80 to 83. All right, Amy, it's just you till you get it. Okay. Larry Sportello.
Dick.
That's correct. All right. Thank you so much for playing the Bushwick quiz. Rob Whitmer providing accompaniment for us. All right. Andy, I'm going to switch over to the wireless now. We bring up our next musical act. You'll need this, or are you going to hold the book?
We're gonna hold the book.
Okay, I'm just going to take this all. Take that away. All right. Hey, another first timer. Mark Graham, born in 1953. Mark grew up in Renton, Washington. He has been a professional musician and songwriter since 1972 and is known for his proficiency on the diatonic harmonica and lyrical skullduggery. Mark is most often seen in concert with Orville Johnson as the Kings of Mongrel Folk, who, fun fact, wrote my uncle's favorite song.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, what would that be?
He lived in Boston, but he was out for a ski trip when I was in middle school, and yeah, we're on Prairie Home Companion, and he just could not get enough. His life is hard, but life is harder when you're dumb.
Right.
Anyway, please give a warm first-time welcome to Mark Graham.
Thank you very much. This is my lovely wife, Susan Lewis, and we're going to sing you a shape note hymn version of the entitled Moby-Dick. And for people who don't know what a shape note hymn is, at the time Moby-Dick was written in 1851, this was a popular musical form among the religious, and they used to sing the notes, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, like that, and then they would learn shapes that were associated with those notes, and they would sing the do, re, mi version of the song first to get everybody kind of in line, and then they would sing the words to the song. Well, in this song, I've tried to include in the what they call the solfege, or the do, re, mi, some cryptic criticism of the book that actually could have been written by Debbie Miller, I think. I think it kind of goes right along with what she was saying. And it's got a little meta kind of interpretation from the writer of the song St. James Infirmary Blues, too. So let's see. Let's see how this all works. Ready? So, do, ti, la, so, mi, fa, so, mi, re, do, mi, fa, la, so, ti, re, do. Moby-Dick was a great white whale with a face as white as snow, and everywhere that Moby went, Ahab was sure to go. So far, so white, so far, so cold, so far, so far, re. So white, so far, so cold, so far, re, mi, so.
Moby-Dick was a great white whale, so far, so white as snow.
So white, so far, so cold, so far, re, mi, so. Moby-Dick was a great white whale with a low-down dirty rat. He ate up all my shipmates and my John B. Stetson hat. So white, so far, so cold, so far, re, mi, so. For me so long, so help me God, for me so long, yo-ho. So white, so far.
Great white whale. Can we start this again?
So white, so far, so
far, so cold, and a low-down dirty rat.
For me so long, so help me God, for so long, so there. Yo ho!
Mark Graham with Susan Lewis. All right. Are you ready for a banned book title? The 2024-2025 Bushwick Book Club Seattle main stage season will include original music inspired by Fahrenheit 451. We had to, right? This is one of very few titles that we have done previously. We generally don't do that, but felt like we had to with this one. Fun fact, the March 2012 show of original music inspired by Fahrenheit 451 was the first Bushwick quiz. We will also be presenting original music inspired by Banned Book Club. It's newer, you should check it out. It's really interesting, and it has been banned. It's not just a clever title. Check it out. You'll be hearing about it soon as more people read it, and hopefully fewer people ban it. And now we have another first-time act. The Earthlings Duo, Michael Hurwitz and Sharon Abreu, hail from Orcas Island, fun fact, named after a whale. For the last 26 years, they've been singing together for peace, environmental sanity, and fun. The duo has sung in concert with legendary folk singer Pete Seeger and at the United Nations and the World Summit on Sustainable Development in South Africa. Last year, Michael's book about his father was published by Academic Studies Press. Earthlings have songs about that book, too. And they're joined by Ken Nottingham on bass. Please give a first-time welcome to the Earthlings.
So we heard that to be successful in showbiz, you have to do something absolutely unique, something that's never been done before. And we believe that we're doing that tonight, in that we are the first duo in history with 3 members. On my right, we have Sharon Abreu. She's about 5'2". She's wearing a beautiful sort of flowery shirt and black pants. She's dancing around and I think looking pretty cute. And she's holding a violin and a bow, and she is threatening to use it. Okay. And over here we have Ken Nottingham, and he's wearing, I guess, a light blue shirt, maybe some jeans, some boots, and he's holding a great big old stand-up bass. And wearing glasses. And what am I?
Michael Hurwitz is wearing his good sweatpants and a very deep purple shirt. And his hair is much more combed than usual. Stands about 5'10", and he's got a Little Martin guitar.
This song was inspired by 2 aspects of Moby-Dick. One was just the language. The language is just so unique, and I guess partly because, 1851, it has that somewhat ancient feel to it, but even beyond that, I mean, like a Himalayan mastodon. We especially love the descriptions of Moby-Dick, a Himalayan mastodon that corkscrews and fantails like a split jib in a squall. So that's really, by the way, we really didn't write this song. We stole the words from Moby-Dick, and we stole the tune from Haul Away Joe, way, haul away. Okay, so here we go.
Great artists steal, bad artists borrow.
When a Himalayan mastodon tears through a sea of salt, that's Moby-Dick. That's Moby-Dick. and corkscrews and fantails like a split jib in a squall. Death and devils, man, that's Moby Dick you've seen. And behind it, a ship's captain by vengeance consumed. That's Moby Dick. That's Moby Dick. Well, keep your distance, friend. That ship is cursed and doomed. Death and devils, man. That's Moby Dick you've seen. The mightiest animated mass that has survived the flood. Moby Dick. Moby Dick has smashed that ship to splinters and turned the sea to blood. Death and devils, man, that's Moby Dick you've seen. Most monstrous and most mountainous, this salt sea mastodon. That's Moby Dick. That's Moby Dick. You think you're the hunter, but it's you'll be hunted down. Death and devils, man, that's Moby Dick you've seen. The vengeance you pursue may pursue you in its turn. That's Moby Dick. That's Moby Dick. While those who would forgive may themselves forgiveness earn. Death and devils, man, that's Moby Dick you've seen.
The Earthlings Duo, Michael Hurwitz, Sharon Abreu, with help from Ken Nottingham. You can catch them at a sing-along peace concert on Orcas Island June 14th. Also Music in the Market on the East Sound Village Green June 29th, because everybody loves a ferry ride when they show up. Reminder that we keep a digital program with links to all the artists that you hear tonight. You can find that at bit.ly/Moby-PGM or point your phone at the QR code on the screen here, hopefully on your screen at home. And there's some floating around the room as well. Let's bring up another first timer. Oh, already up. Well done. All right. Sam Corey is a singer, songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, audiobook narrator, and voice actor. She falls somewhere in the indie alternative genre, writing quirky, romantic, soulful, sexy music for the people of Tacoma. She regularly performs at world-famous Bob's Java Jive, singing karaoke and transforming into Alice in Wonderland for her psychedelic Alice party shows. Her song Douchebag was recently chosen for the Autumn 2024 Anthology of Poetry of, About, or Inspired by Tacoma. entitled Voices of Tacoma, A Gathering of Poets. Fun fact, Sam can recite the periodic table of elements in 30 seconds, and I have it on good authority that what is about to come your way is mature content. Sam Corey.
Thank you. Thank you for that marvelous introduction. Hi, I'm Sam Corey. I am wearing all black for the live stream people. I'm pretty tall, but I'm sitting down. I'm extra white. I'm allergic to the sun. So, yeah, I write these things called raunchy piano raps. It's something that I do, yes. And so when I got connected with Bushwick and they said that they were doing Moby-Dick, it seemed like low-hanging fruit. So we're gonna go there. We're gonna just pass over the Moby and go straight for the Dick. There are no female characters in Moby-Dick, and so I fixed that. So it's kind of a retelling. I take sacred lines from the text and I rhyme them raunchy in the verses from the protagonist, who is named Madam Big Dick. And then in the choruses, you hear from Moby-Dick himself. So I sincerely apologize for what I'm about to do. Call me Madam Big Dick, I'm hunting Moby-Dick, 'cause out of all the Richards on earth, he's got the biggest prick. Harpoon in the lagoon, he found us so too soon. Moby-Dick's gonna kill your friends and then he'll swim up to my moon. All my means are sane, my motive and my object mad. I tell you straight, that white whale's the best dick I never had. He said, hold my dick, slang my wang. I'm Moby-Dick, baby, I know how to let it hang. You know life is sick when you're always hanging. Brain, come in, hold me, Moby's thing's gonna make you go insane. It's not down on any map, true places never are. Want that Moby in my bedroom, jumbo fish tank in my boudoir. All mortal greatness is but disease. I'm dreaming about my Moby, but every morning he leaves. Yes, as everyone knows, meditation and water are wedded forever. If I can't be wedded, I'll be bedded by that Moby brick and leather. I'm scorching, not quickly can thou scorch a scar. I'd pick you up, Moby, if you fit inside my car. Yeah, I sail forbidden seas, I land barbarous coasts. I buy you moons over my hammy, Moby, I butter all your toasts. I'm cracked about the head, I sadly need mending. We'll play the Humpty Dumpty, yeah, your girth is never ending. 800-pound schlong, it's 13 feet long. Just put a roof and a big red door in it, then we'll play ding dong. It's the best log ride on planet Earth. I need a license just to lean on that gun, but I can't keep a wide berth. I need my pleasure and my shelter. Play me that long white helter-skelter like a doll's eye. President on my side, I'll sing you a face melter. Yeah, hold my dick, slang my wang. I'd ride that caboose, baby, but I don't fit inside your train. You know that life is sick when you're always hanging brain. Come and hold me, Moby's thing's gonna make you go insane. Human madness is a cunning and a feline thing. I'd be your pussycat, baby, I don't have to wear your ring. Yeah, 13 to 16 feet, give me hella white meat. Sew your ropes and make it sweet. I'm gonna suck that Moby teeth. Think's not my 11th commandment, sleep when you can is my 12th. 13's worship Moby's thingy thing. It's good for my mental health. It's easy for a man to look as if he had a great secret in him. When Moby's dick is in me, I'm God with my own weather system. See how elastic our prejudices grow when once love comes to bend them. Yeah, bend me over, Moby, my tears and fears, you're gonna end them. Call him Ishmael, though his name is really Jerry. I'll tell you a story about my man Moby, who slangs it wet and hairy. Yeah, bestiality is my speciality. Moby-Dick's the cream of the crop, that's my only known reality. My Instagram, gonna cram 1,000 dick pics in it. Gonna make that Moby-D my king, I swear it's not a sin. It's the most monstrous fish in quite a dish that ever chipped a boat. Gonna cover him in root beer, gonna drink that Moby float. Hold my dick, slang my wang. I'd ride that caboose, baby, I don't fit inside your train. Life is sick when you're always hanging brain. Come and hold me, Moby's thing's gonna make you go insane. Blow hard, blow, hold dad bod of the sea. Gotta get that sperm whale, I'll tell you a tale about Moby's D and me. Yeah, flip me over, Moby, I'll let you chew on all my boats. Make you my pet, baby, yeah, I'll dig you a Moby moat. To the last I grapple with thee, from hell's heart I stab at thee. For hate's sake I spit my very last fucking breath at thee. When it's Moby's dick that lays that shtick, it's thick on me. There's no ghost or man alive who compares to that Moby chody, stick it to me. Yeah, hold my dick and slang my wang. And Moby-Dick, baby, I know how to let it hang. You know life is sick when you're always hanging brain. Come and hold me, Moby's things to make it go insane. Hold my dick, slang my wang. I'm beast mode, baby, you know I'm gonna make it rain. You know life is sick when you're always hanging brain. Gonna give you all my white meat and my signature Moby stain. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Bushwick. Thanks for allowing me to do that.
Sam Corey! For the rest of your life, there's before that and after. Welcome to the after. And welcome to the club. All right, here's another band book title showing up on the main stage next year. Genderqueer. Maya Kobabe, banned by more states than any other book. We're also going to do Sex is a Funny Word, a book about bodies, feelings, and you. Corey Silverberg. And for something completely different, Mouse, Art Spiegelman. All right, this is Kevin Hyde. Kevin Hyde is a guy in Seattle who does Seattle guy things. He plays with the local band Shadow Pattern. That's what you sent me, man.
Ran out of things to say.
Kevin has joined us in the past for original music inspired by the Midnight Library. Kevin Hyde!
Hey. Appreciate you for coming. Wow, how fantastic. So far, so good, right? So Moby-Dick is one of those books where, like, I started it a couple of years ago. I never had to read it. Like, nobody ever made me read it. In high school and college, nowhere were they like, you got to read Moby-Dick. So a couple of years, I took it upon myself to read it, and I didn't finish it. I got like 2/3 of the way through. Yeah. You just point that wherever it needs to go. Thank you. You know, I'm one of those people who, you know, I need a good reach goal to finish something, and sometimes songwriting is that thing, or finishing a big, thick book is one of those things. And so I was like, yeah, I'm going to sign up for another Bushwick, because that's a good way to get a song out. And, you know, I had a couple options, some other book, and this one, I was like, yeah, Moby-Dick, that's the big one. That's the ambitious, scary one. And also, like, I haven't finished it, so they'll give me a really good reason to read the rest of the book. And it's just, oh, man, it's a fantastic book. It's so humorous and, like, full of philosophy. Like, every single sentence is quotable. So, I mean, you could pull from this for ages and ages. There's no shortage of material that you could use for any sort of songwriting purpose. And like seaworthy themes. I was like, all right, cool, you could do shanties, but you could also do yacht rock. You know, like a really nice, like wistful, melancholy yacht rock song, and what's better than just, and like, you know, especially early in the book when you connect with like Queequeg and Ishmael, and they're like, you know, they're buddies, man. Like they're in it. They're in it to the end. So this is my this is my buddies. This is my buddies Yacht Rock Moby-Dick song. And it goes like this.
Come away with me, my bosom friend. We'll be two of a kind. We're from different worlds, but a similar mind. If your legs are sore from the shore like mine, we'll put our names down for the take and paddle away on a great big lake. We'll top off our tanks with chowder and shanks before we put our spines on the line, because I got your back, I know you got mine. Wherever that spray is blowing, that's where we're going. We're just a two-pair sailing away to catch a whale and talk about God for a while. We're like Yojo and Jehovah, just sitting around and over, sharing a smoke and a smile. Maybe the boss goes crazy or the Quakers don't pay me. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, for whalemen like us, it's barrels of bust, but at least there's good company. We'll sleep like babes on an ocean of graves. And if our beds capsize, we'll pass the torch to the next young whaleman in line. A few days more before our great reward. A little further from shore is sorry pay for splitting our oars. Keep hearth for home in your forehead of stone. Look into the eyes of a friend and capture a glimpse of Nantucket again. Lean brow and hollow eye, it's do or die. We're just a two-pair sailing away to catch a whale and talk about God for a while. We're like Yojo and Jehovah, just sitting around and over, sharing a smoke and a smile. And if the boss goes crazy or the Quakers don't pay me, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, for whalemen like us, it's barrels of bust, but at least there's good company. I said for young men like us, it's barrels of bust, but at least there's good company.
Sweet, sweet sounds from Kevin Hyde. Wow. All right, here comes some more titles. Well, actually, before we do that, I want to mention that all season long, this is the second season we've done this. So for the past 2 seasons, for every show, our friend and supporter Amy Zoe has created a custom crossword puzzle inspired by that month's title. And when I was walking around the room earlier, I saw some of you having it up on your phones doing it, which was just a delight to see. So if you feel like after tonight the thing you really want is a Moby-Dick themed crossword puzzle, we have it. All right, and you can scan that QR code, or you can visit bit.ly/Moby-crossword. And that's been real fun. You can go to her page on that site too and go through all the archives. All right, here come some more titles. another banned book that we will be featuring in 2024, 2025. Actually, we'll be featuring this one in 2024 for a very particular reason. That published in 1993, The Parable of the Sower by Octavia Butler begins in the year 2024. We made it. Yeah. We will also be doing Stamped, Racism, Anti-Racism, and You, Ibram Kendi and Jason Reynolds. And we will be doing The Devil's Highway, Luis Alberto Urrea. If you don't know, look it up. Yeah, people just don't like to know. I'm very, very happy to be featuring all of these titles, and we even have a couple more. But first, let's bring up our next performer, another first-timer. This is Helen America. Helen America has been called a Seattle cultural treasure by one of her drunk friends. She has earned several dollars and much local fame as a singer-songwriter, autobiographical cartoonist, multimedia artist, and Spock impersonator. Her magnum opus music album and art book, Red Sun, is amazing, and you should buy a copy so she can pay her rent. Helen America.
Oh, dear. All right, I'm plugged in and live. Hello. Oh man, I'm so nervous about this. This is high stakes for me. Hi, my name is Helen America, and I love Moby-Dick. It's actually kind of a problem. I've read it 7 or 8 times. And I have been asked why I, a vegetarian who abhors cruelty to animals and loves whales, is so fond of a book like Moby-Dick. And I can explain it thusly. I first read it when I was 22 years old, which was some years ago. Never mind how long precisely. And it was a damp, drizzly November in my soul. I was thinking a lot about death and the meaninglessness of existence and, the thin veneer of what we think we know that is pasted over the void. And, shit like that. And I just, I needed a friend at that time, I needed a friend to help me feel less alone with those thoughts. And I needed that friend to be a feisty gay sailor with really strong opinions about whale taxonomy. So there was only one book that could have possibly met my needs, and Ishmael really came through for me, and he's my bestie. And it's Pride Month, so we're gonna talk about how Ishmael is the greatest gay icon in American literature. Yes. All right, so the first 20 chapters of Moby-Dick are basically just this wacky gay rom-com in which a closeted young Ishmael gets thrown into a bed with the dashing harpooner Queequeg. They get along fabulously. Their meet-cute culminates in Queequeg giving Ishmael half of his money, telling him that henceforth they're married, and then they spend 3 entire chapters lying in bed together smoking. They also tell each other their life stories, and they agree to sign up on the sailing whaling ship and be on a boat with a bunch of other men for 3 years. And, but it's the smoking part that really delights me, because if you've ever watched TV or film, that was made pretty much any time, but particularly between 1960 and 1980, then you know exactly what it means when 2 people are lying in bed smoking. And the fact that Herman Melville used this exact trope in 1851, is that what it was? Just really delights me, and always has. And so that's how it starts, but then how it's going. So at the end of the book, Spoilers, Moby-Dick rams the boat, it sinks, everybody dies. Except for Ishmael, who ends up floating on a coffin. I'm totally ruining the ending, but he ends up floating on a coffin and surviving. Where did the coffin come from? Well, halfway through the book, Queequeg thinks he's going to die, so he demands that they make him a coffin. This is not typical for burial at sea, but Queequeg's harpoon skills are very important on the ship, and so he gets what he wants. And so they make him a coffin. Then he decides not to die. He uses the coffin as a suitcase. He carves it with his own tattoos. And then when they lose the life buoy, they turn the coffin into a life buoy. And at this point, no one on the ship has any mental health left anymore. But so this song is from the point of view of Ishmael, who's at the end of the book, slowly dying of exposure, floating in the open ocean as a castaway for 24 hours on his dead lover's coffin, which is carved with his dead lover's tattoos, which I think we can all agree is a really rough way for a relationship to end. This song is called Smoking in Bed.
Maybe I'm smoking in our old rented bed. I can almost make out the shape of your head in silhouette against the early morning light. When you slip from my arms and it all fades to white. Maybe I'm an oyster at the bottom of the sea, and what they call my shadow is the truest part of me. And this substance all around me could be water or air, or the smoke from your pipe getting caught in my hair. I look up into a burning white sky. I hear your voice calling from the gulls passing by. I'm caught up on the wave of a love I can't afford, shipwrecked on your chest like a man overboard. I've got nowhere to go but down, nothing to do but drown in the salt of your skin when you run me aground, when I'm smoking in bed with you. And I would give up 1,000 gold doubloons. I would give up the stars and the light of the moon. I would give up the dream of the touch of dry land for just one more touch of your dry hand. I would float forever on the shroud of the sea, forget all I knew when I used to be me. I would sink to the depths of this feeling so blue, to be smoking in bed with you. 'Cause I got nowhere to go but down, and nothing to do but drown in the salt of your skin as you run me aground, when I'm smoking in bed with you, when I'm smoking in bed with you.
Helen America. All right, well, we have sailed a fair way tonight. We have one song left for you, and before we get to that, I would like to do some thank yous. Can we get a big hand for Andy running front of house sound tonight? Our live stream text, Josh has been running the video, and Rob, you met him earlier with the accordion, running sound. Season graphic design from Barbie Statman, and we're so glad to have her back for next year. The Bushwick Book Club Seattle theme song written and performed by Julia Massey. The Bushwick Book Club premise comes from Susan Wong. The Bushwick production team all season long is Jeff Larson, Carrie Garvin, Gisela Casa Madrid, Drea Marilyn, Emily Persia, Wes Waddell. Kevin O is our photographer tonight. Well, you all were your own photographers for some of that Polaroiding, but James is our house manager at Town Hall. Andrew is running the bar. Colin was running the box office with help from Sarah and Judith. Thanks so much. It takes so many people to make this happen. It takes people showing up. It takes people saying yes. So here's to a season's worth of that. Thank you all. The last 3 titles to share with you for next year, 2024-25. We'll be back in September. We'll let you know the dates as soon as they're confirmed. Scary stories to tell in the dark. The American Library Association lists as the most banned series of the 1990s, the 7th most banned series of the 2000s, and it made the list again in 2012. That is a 3-decade streak. Impressive. And the last title to announce isn't really a title so much as a sort of theme show of banned picture books, including Where's Waldo? There are naughty bits to be found in there. Look closely or not that closely. Ho'onani Hula Warrior, George Takei's They Call Us Enemy, and more for our banned picture book series. We really look forward to seeing you in 2024, 2025. Find out about membership. Sign up on the email list. Thank you for supporting art, inspiring art, and just saying yes to community. And let's have Kristen Chambers sail us home. Kristen Chambers' warm adult contemporary style ranges from jazz to pop to blues. A classically trained vocalist and natural artist, Kristen has a talent for crafting honest and relatable songs. Both, nice. Before even knowing how to play an instrument, Kristen was writing her own material, and in 2012, she took up piano and started accompanying herself on stage. She is currently on pace to complete over 100 songs in 2024. She's joined us in the past for original music inspired by Charlotte's Web, A Handmaid's Tale, works of Margaret Wise Brown, The Vanishing Half, Stephen King's On Writing, Sherlock Holmes, and more. Kristen Chambers.
I feel like we've covered a lot of musical territory tonight, so I'm really impressed and inspired. And I'm actually really happy to be here. I am a very slow reader, so I have been like swimming in oceanic metaphors for over a year trying to read this book. So I made it my business to try to write a song that was personal to me. So I was like, I'm gonna take this big book and I'm gonna try and fit my life, some part of it into the story. So I have in my life had moments and periods where I have had extra, I call it drive, which you could say could be a little obsessive, compulsive. And that personality trait has brought a lot of really great things, brought me to some really high places and also some really low places. And I just kept thinking a lot about that while I was reading. And so this is the point in time where I realized that maybe my obsession over the things that I really, really wanted needed to come down just a titty bit. And also that I could actually be the person in charge. So I was thinking a lot about the idea of free will and fate as well. So the song doesn't have a title yet, but I'm thinking about it. And it's also yacht rock, so. Oh, I'm so
tired of being so tired. The city has sucked the life from me. Don't need another boyfriend. We'll break up after the weekend. Then I'll lick my wounds in therapy. Don't know how I got this low, but it has to be the bottom. I need to find the truth deep in my bones. Then I can be captain. Then I can be pilot. I'll make a life that's mine alone. And it won't be easy, but it will be on me. It will take faith to place I'm gone. I will drop the map that guides me home. Out here on the ocean, I'm brave and I'm broken. I throw myself back in the tide. I'll search the world around till I land on solid ground, where the face in the mirror is mine. Yeah, don't know I got there slow, but I'm taking back control and following the truth in my bones. And I will be captain, I will be pilot. I'll make a life that's mine alone. I'm going, and I will draw the map. Yeah, I will draw the map that guides me home. Yeah.
Thanks, Bushwick.
Kristen Chambers. And please keep that going for everyone we heard a song from tonight. Del Rey, Nottingham and Wicks, Claire Estrom, Christiana Crab, Sid Smith, Debbie Miller, Mark Graham, the Earthlings Duo, Sam Corey, Kevin Hyde, Helen America, Kristen Chambers. Thank you for a great night. Thank you for a great season. We will see you on stage again in September for a year's worth of music, original music inspired by band books. My name is Wes Waddell. Thank you. Take care. Be kind.